What's up, guys? True Crime King back. My true crime junkies, how we doing on this Wednesday? Alright, so we got some kind of breaking news. In case some of you aren't fully up to date on this Kohberger case, which if you're into true crime, you definitely this is the biggest case out there. But I'll do a little recap. So Bryan Kohberger, he allegedly snuck into a house in Moscow, Idaho, and stabbed 4 individuals while they were in their beds. He surprised them with a knife and murdered them, allegedly. Police and investigators, they tied him to the scene with GPS tracking, DNA evidence. They have his actual cheek swab now. It's not touch DNA, okay? It's 100% his DNA. His DNA is the only DNA on the knife sheath button. And there should be absolutely no reason whatsoever Kohberger should have ever been in that house, okay? Now, there is, throughout the house, unknown male DNA of at least 3 to 4 different males, right? But of course I'm surprised they didn't find hundreds of unknown male DNAs, because it was a party house. They had parties almost every weekend. We have at least 2 or 3 incidences that were caught on camera from the police going to these parties from noise complaints, right? So obviously there's going to be other male DNAs, right? Kohberger, he was pursuing a PhD in criminology while this was happening from Washington State University, okay? But before he could do that, right, he was trying to get his diploma, because he left Pleasant Valley High School before he got his diploma. And okay, so some breaking news. So a former administrator that used to work at Pleasant Valley High School, where Kohberger went to high school, his actual high school, okay, Anya Carmela Beers, she recalled an incident in Kohberger's junior year that she looks back at the incident now and why Kohberger was removed from this program. It all makes sense. But let me get to it. So he was in a program in his junior year. It was a vocational law enforcement program. So imagine that. Alleged, I have to say alleged until the jury returns that verdict, right? But in my mind, he's already guilty, in my opinion, okay? I know some of you watching, obviously don't think he's guilty or whatever, but I do. So anyway, several female students reported incidents, complaints. They filed actual complaints to the administrator about Kohberger while he was in this program, okay? Now obviously all the details about these complaints, they can't be, publicly released, because there's privacy laws. So just like when you go to the doctor or a therapist, right, they can't just release everything you say, right? There's certain laws you got to follow, right? But not just one. We don't know exactly how many, but there's several. That means at least 2, okay? At least 2 female students filed complaints. And I don't know about you, but I've never had a complaint filed against me for anything. You have to do something that is either totally not normal, right, or totally just inappropriate for somebody to file a complaint against you, right? And to get multiple, and he wasn't even in this program that long, right? I mean, it's more and more stuff just keeps coming out, just confirming what I think the kind of person Kohberger is, right? I think he's a monster. I think he's a stalker. And I think he dislikes women. Okay? I think mad at women for not wanting him. I think there is some truth. He might not have been what we call an incel, but I think he was pretty close. I think he was mad. He thought he was smarter than everybody, and I think he thought he should be able to get these more attractive women. And I think that he got upset when he couldn't get a date, right? Anyway, Kohberger was removed from the program, and after the complaints were filed, they were going to put him in a different program somewhere else, but Kohberger apparently did not want to return to the program. I just thought that was very interesting, and it's just coming out. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I think it's just more evidence, you know, that Kohberger isn't normal, right? Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, guys. True Crime K out.